Get ready. English Senior Second Paper, Trial Dictation. 10 seconds. Start. Speaking on the performance budget, the Honorable Minister for Backward Classes, Most Backward Classes and Minorities Welfare said, Mr. Speaker, sir, I take this opportunity to say a few words regarding the welfare scheme that has been implemented in my department. The government of Tamil Nadu is implementing various welfare schemes for the benefit of backward classes, most backward classes, denotified communities and minorities. As education is basic for social and economical advancement, the government is making significant budget allocation for implementation of various educational schemes. The Tamil Nadu Backward Classes Economic Development Corporation was formed for the economic development of the people belonging to backward classes, most backward classes and denotified communities in the state. The reservation policy of the government enables the persons belonging to backward classes, most backward classes and denotified communities to secure admission in the educational institutions and to get employment in state government for their social and economical advancement. The government grant scholarships to students of pre-metric, post-metric, 3-year degree courses, diploma courses in polytechnics, professional degree courses and various other courses so as to enable them to continue education. A scheme of sanctioning scholarship to the students belonging to these communities of Tamil Nadu studying undergraduate and postgraduate courses in listed central institutes and central universities all over India, including Tamil Nadu, is being implemented by the government. Get ready. English Shorthand, Senior Grade, Condensation and Elaboration. Code number of the question paper 1335. 1335. Section 1. Matter for condensation. The passage will be dictated at the rate of 120 words per minute. You have to take down the passage in the reporting style of phonography and condense it into a summary of about 200 words with a suitable heading and subheadings using the indirect form of speech and the past tense. The number of words should be counted and noted at the end of the summary. 5 marks are reserved for your shorthand performance. Your handwriting during condensation should be legible and that sufficient space should be left between lines. Get ready. Main passage. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Ready? Start. Ladies and gentlemen, I have great pleasure in hosting our tricolor flag. It is really painful to note that we could not celebrate this day in a grand manner as we did last year. The coronavirus has affected our normal life. The government has suggested various measures and ways and means to the people to save themselves from this pandemic situation. Some of the suggestions have been imposed as condition by law. Being at home, wearing mask, following social distance, avoiding crowd in public places are some of the important suggestions. The government also suggests and requests people not to come out of their home so as to avoid spreading of this virus. The general public were advised to avoid crowd in marriages and celebrate the same with the family members. I appeal to all the people to protect and take care of children, senior citizens and pregnant women from this pandemic. Besides suggesting preventive measures, the government has taken measures through medical department to save the life of the people from this virus. Blood tests have been done to more number of persons so far, and more number of persons are being tested every day. Many hospitals have been designated for the treatment of coronavirus. Arrangements have been made for home isolation of patients whose test results are positive and have very mild symptoms. Facilities are also being made in colleges and marriage halls which are designated as COVID care centers. Isolated rooms have been arranged in all district hospitals. I hope the hard efforts of the medical department staff, right from the cleanliness staff to doctors, will definitely save the people from this virus. I appreciate the dedicated service they are doing by directly facing the COVID patients and struggling to save the lives of the affected persons. I am proud to say that the Revenue Department officials played a vital role in the implementation of various protective measures taken by the government then and there. I would like to say that the government have formed 9 committees under the leadership of senior Indian Administrative Services officers to coordinate with the strict implementation and supervision of various welfare measures. In continuation of the efforts, the government has also formed 2 more committees under the leadership of senior Indian Administrative Services officers for ensuring the welfare of the migrant laborers, students and senior citizens differently abled and destitute from other states, and also to ensure availability of essential commodities to these groups. In addition to these above committees, Crisis Management Committee under the chairmanship of the district collector has been formed in all districts to arrest spreading of virus. Next, I would like to say a few words about our police force, which has more responsibility in enforcing law and order in all circumstances. Because of them only, we are having peaceful sleep at home. While we are at home, they have to be out on roads to enforce curfew, enable availability of essential goods and help people to maintain social distancing. These are the most trivial times as police personnel need to take care of their health too. They have to enforce curfew and ensure that shops for essential goods remain open only during stipulated time. They need to create awareness among the people to remain indoor, maintain social distancing. They do vehicle check, seize vehicles, book cases against violation of curfew. I am grateful to all who have rendered valuable service with devotion and dedication in connection with the life-saving activities and enforcement of various protective measures taken by the government. Thank you for having given me this opportunity. Get ready. English Senior, second paper, section 2, matter for elaboration. 5 marks are reserved for your shorthand performance. During elaboration, your handwriting should be legible and that sufficient space should be left between lines. Get ready. 15 seconds. Five seconds. Start. 1. Sealed tenders are invited by the Commissioner of Employment and Training, Guindy, Chennai for the supply of drawing instruments to trainees of government industrial training institutes and government aided private industrial training institutes throughout the state of Tamil Nadu at a cost of rupees 22 lakhs. Tender documents should accompany with earnest money deposit of rupees 20,000. Tender documents, cost of tender documents and other conditions can be downloaded from the website of the Commissionerate on or before 12th November 2020 up to 3 p.m. and opened on the same day at 4 p.m. in the presence of tenderers who are present at the office of the Commissioner at Guindy, Chennai. The Commissioner reserves the right to accept or reject any tender without assigning any reason. Draft tender notice. 2. Star Infotech Services Private Limited, Race Course Road, Coimbatore invites applications for the post of civil engineer. The applicant should possess master degree in civil engineering with 3 to 5 years experience in 3D modeling, engineering and site layout. Salary for the post is rupees 20,000 to 25,000 and the probation period is 3 months. After the probation, increment will be granted based on the performance. Free food and accommodation will be provided. Age below 30 years. Eligible persons should send their completed applications with copy of certificates to the Managing Director on or before 30th October 2020. 3. The Pudukkottai District Administration has requested the general public to send their petitions relating to grievances either through WhatsApp or email instead of submitting them in person at the collectorate, since the weekly public grievances redressal meeting is not being convened as usual at the collectorate as a precautionary measure to check the spread of COVID-19. The WhatsApp number and email ID can be obtained from the website of the Pudukkottai District Administration. Draft a letter to the editor, the Hindu, with a request to publish the above message in the newspaper to reach the public. 4. 5 people including 4 engineering students died on the spot when the car in which they were travelling rammed into a lorry near Avinashi in Tirupur district about 40 kilometers from Coimbatore in the early hours of 19th March 2020. 4 students and the driver died on the spot and 3 other students were injured. Out of the 3 injured persons, 2 students were sent to a private hospital near Tirupur and the other person was sent to government hospital in Coimbatore for treatment. It is said that 7 students of the private engineering college in Salem were on the way to Udagamandalam, Nilgiris district by car after the college had announced holidays as per the directions of the state government based on the instructions of the government of India due to corona. Draft an eyewitness account as if you had seen the accident.